All right, guys, we are back. We have got some new stages here. Let's go ahead and jump in and take them down. Not only do we have new stages, but there are missions as well. I'm going to start this out with a nice little scouting run, right, to kind of like, get the lay of the fight. I'm going to rock with this. This setup should do pretty good. Now, okay, the Dokkan info site does allow us to see some boss abilities when data downloads drop. And kind of the way it works is I feel like I can't really... So we have, the 3 fights. So Resurrection F, Battle of Gods right there, and then we have the Broly movie as well. It's not really wise for me to just, like, bury my head in the sand and be like, la 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 la. So, like, I see some of the abilities that the bosses are capable of before we hop in. The thing about this... So, I have... we have the LR Super Saiyan 4s here. I don't have the LR Super Saiyan 4s on the team to, like, put them in slot 1 and have them tank. That's not why they're here. I have that character here for Gogeta. It's for Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta. Because Broly at the end, these fights are nasty. Because the battle-hardened formidable foe enemies are, in my opinion... significantly stronger than the red zone enemies in this celebration. But the red zone enemies are very beefy, very tanky. These bosses will sit there, and we're not gonna like easily take them down, right? They've got a ton of HP. They take multiple turns. It could just take quite a bit before we're able to actually take these bosses down, right? In here, we can take them out much quicker, but they usually are significantly nastier, right? Like in design of these boss abilities and stuff like that. And we have a great example of that where, we're going to go through all these fights, and then at the very end, we're going to encounter Broly, who is going to have an AoE super. So I wanted to design a team, obviously, around not, like, spending 20 minutes getting there, and then just being, wiped away, I guess, by Broly's AoE. I'm not really looking forward to nastiness coming our way from that. So, I thought that bringing LR... Okay, double digits, yeah, remember, that Vegeta, Goku right there, is so tanky. And unfortunately, remember, Vegeta is not really as tanky, unfortunately. The AGL Vegeta can really get smacked, and it actually is kind of unfortunate, I think, that he's able to take quite as much damage as he is that AGL Gogeta. Or, well, Vegeta. The Vegeta side of the Gogeta, right? Okay, so this looks good for us. I can play things very safely, right, as we're kind of, like, going through here. Beast, remember, Beast Gohan is... I don't know if I want to call him the best unit in battle-hardened formidable foes. I think that's probably... He's probably not number 1, but he's up there. He's within maybe the top 5 or so. Because turn 1, he can eat these big crazy bosses, and then on the second turn, we could pop his whatchamacallit. Alright, so we'll do this. Get a lot of orbs for you. Yep, we're going. Okay, perfect. And then we can hit this right here. Okay, so Gotenks. Gotenks is actually gonna be so unbelievable in these fights. Because Broly is an AoE super boss, right? It's a Ki Blast. Gotenks not only is essentially immune to taking damage to it, but he will counter Broly as well. So, Carnival Gotenks, if this is potentially the hardest fight, or one of the hardest fights, I think that these battle-hardened formidable foes fights should probably be within the discussion of hardest fights for sure. I do think that Gotenks is going to be a huge, huge asset for us to run. 1,000 million trillion %. Alright, so we'll move on. So now we're fighting Beerus-sama. Okay. I could pop... Damn, we did get unlucky that AGL Vegeta... I could pop Beast active. We could pop it, yeah. We did get very unlucky that Vegeta was in slot 7. So no Veku active skill for us. Veku is very good, but I'll just put Beast in slot 1. This will maximize our damage by putting Beast in slot 1. Veku is very good, but it's... I definitely cannot call the AGL Gogeta like the best unit in the game for this fight like many do, because it's very easy for that Vegeta to get crushed. I mean, we've seen him just outright killed, right? Just in slot 2. Like, not like stupidly, oh, we were running him in slot 1 like an idiot, or we had to YOLO slot 1 or anything like that. Slot 2, he attacks and then he gets killed, right? That doesn't happen to Tech Goku in these fights. And one reason I prefer running Tech Goku's team as well is Beast is available to us. Beast is not on AGL Gogeta's team. Now, keep in mind that, like, the LR Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta is not on... Alright, so notice Beerus is getting damage. Yeah, he's getting damage every time we're hitting him. Okay. But Beast is swallowing up this entire turn, right? So, we have nothing to fear. Then we'll get to that final next turn, and we'll have LR Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta. We'll swap the Vegeta, we'll crush the Potara, transform with Broly, and then we also have the other thing I mentioned. LR Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta. Beerus is actually kind of... Huh. I feel like he's kind of eating damage a little bit better than I expected. Could these bosses be tankier in here? Maybe. Maybe. These bosses potentially are tankier than the previous stages. I thought, to me, this is probably my favorite of the anniversary events that they dropped, I would say. This one right here. I do think so. I think so. All right. Let's see. All right, very good. Yeah, again, so... No, he probably is just a shade above 50% HP, huh? Kind of unfortunate there. We'll get the Scouter, by the way. Oof, middle slot, chat. Transform Broly for slot 1. Chat, I'm not really dying to drop one of our Vegetos here. Shit. Damn, what do I do? I mean, regardless, we'll crush the Potara. That's gone. This is turn 2. So Goku still has a lot of his damage reduction up. So except this time now he's going to be guarding with damage reduction. I'm going to do this. I'm going to leave Goku in slot 2 with the Potara broken. So he's got massive damage reduction. Plus, he's also got... guard with the Potara broken. So there's no... Beerus to damage Goku right here has got to be super in for 50 million or something like that. Because Goku still got his damage reduction. Because this is the turn 2 Vegito. Remember, it's for, 2 rotations, essentially, that the character still has massive stats. So, we should be fine right here. Tech Broly, remember, is still incredible in fights like this. Tech Broly and Beast, it's like, for a fight like this, it's going to be hard to power creep them. Tech Broly and Beast. In order to power creep them, it's got to be longer fights. Especially Beast, with the active skill. If it's a short fight, I mean, what it would take to outright kill Beast turn 1, like, it's, that's, like, not feasible for the king to have or some shit like that. Alright, so we're going to make it through Beerus. Yeah, it feels like he's a little tankier than I'm used to with these bosses. Maybe. He potentially feels a little tankier to me, though. Like, it's taken us a little bit to kind of, like, slash through this guy. Much more so than I remember, anyway. Alright, let's see what we're working with right here. Let's see the damage. Should be clean double digits. Yeah. Oh, the defensive debuff as well. Alright, LR Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta should sit him down right here. As long as we... Nah, that should just be it. It should be it. No, I think we need a third one. Oh my god, we could get Tech Vegito's active the KO screen. Yeah, holy shit, we're gonna reach turn 5 just on a 2-phase fight. One more? We get it? He's dead. Okay. He's out of here. Alright, chat, here we go. Here we go. On to Frieza. Broly is who I'm really kind of like. I'm ready. I'm ready for Broly. Again, I brought a team designed around Broly's AoE. Like, I wanted to make sure that Broly is not going to just, like, lift his finger and we lose. Because remember, Tech Vegito might have the best active skill in the game, but it doesn't protect you from AoEs. That's what it doesn't do. Okay, we're going to be good again. Nothing we could... we can't get caught right here. I don't think so. We'll hit that. Yeah, let's just get him max key. It's fine. And I... Okay, guess I'm not going to get him max key. Okay, so we have Veku right now lined up for turn 4. I don't think I'm going to take advantage of that, though. I don't think so. I think I'm probably just going to float Vegeta. Because I don't know. I don't think we would regret that. Not sure. Let's review where we're at after this turn, because obviously, I just, my entire brain, I guess I should be careful. I'm just completely terrified of Broly, so I don't want to, like, in doing that, let myself just get embarrassed by, you know, Frieza or Beerus or something like that. All right, Beast doing what he does, double digits. Yep, not shocking there. We're kind of trashing Frieza pretty good right here. Okay. And again, Gotenks' value will be very apparent towards the end. Although, remember, Gotenks is, the thing about Gotenks is going to be good all year. Because Gotenks, even just as a slot 3 floater, he's very tanky himself in slot 3 after he attacks. And he's going to be Rainbow Orb changing. So he's just dramatically turning things in our favor, giving a ton of characters a lot of key, right? So Gotenks is just a tremendous character. I tend to favor a character like Gotenks, or, I mean, like maybe like Physical Super Saiyan 2 Gohan, who, I mean, there's some similarities there, but Gotenks is better. Over a character that, like, has a much higher ceiling, but it's just, like, way riskier overall, right? I love, like, consistent greatness. All right, now we're against Golden Frieza on turn 2. That's, I mean, not great. Yeah, all right, this is bad. All right, Vegeta. The problem is Vegeta. Let's get Vegeta as far away as we can. Matter of fact, let's see if we can't maximize ki for Vegeta himself. Not Goku, but Vegeta. Maybe... maybe doing this. This. Yeah. I think if Golden Frieza Super System... oh, thank God. Okay. Phew. Okay, unless he double supers. Dude, Vegeta... I mean... I think, like, Vegeta... I mean, unless Golden Frieza super run for 7 million or something like that. I do think that Vegeta would be able to handle business. Right? Vegeta would be able to handle business. If, like, he quadded. Or maybe triple super. He gives us 3 or 4. And we're good. Oh, yeah. Okay, so this guy works... He works just like the red zone Golden Frieza. So as we're hitting him, we're lowering his damage. So he's losing damage. So he's already way less scary. So Vegeta probably would not have been in danger at all then. Vegeta was never in danger then. As long as you have a character who's undeniable in slot 1, you should be fine. That's the vibes I'm getting right there. Okay. pretty good, pretty good. Alright, chat. I don't think we're gonna encounter any issues. Right? 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 Right. Alright, turn 3. Again, I mean, it's pretty boring, maybe. We're just playing it exactly the same way every time, but now we just beast active. Wha-bam. There we go. Boom. We would maximize Goku's damage in slot 2, so I'm going to put Beast in slot 1. I am well aware that, you know, Beast can get more hits and blah, 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 but... alright, I'll hit this. I'll hit that. Beast is going to get hit and give us Ki, and then I can give that to them. Yeah, Beast is just... Dude, Beast. He's just so good for fights like this, dude. He's just so freaking good for shit like this, man. There's just no way. Like, he's just so good. He's so fucking good. Like, you know, we're going to do the Universal Survival Saga. I should do specific... Did I do a Beast video versus one of the fights? I think I did, right? I did one. Did I didn't do 2, did I? I think I might have done 1. I gotta double check. Bro, there's so much I could record and so much I have recorded over the last month that I gotta, like, double check. We did STR Evolution Blue Vegeta versus both Red Zone Jiren fights. We should do STR Evolution Blue Vegeta versus the Blue Goku fight. That's a good one. I'm actually live while beating Golden Frieza's ass. I'm gonna put in that thumbnail request right now. Yup, chat. Look at this. Look at this. Boom. Okay. Yeah. Vegeta's done good. I mean, I don't... The way the fights have been designed... Now, Vegeta would suck in these fights, but... the way Vegeta was designed doesn't mesh that bad with a lot of the fights that exist. But not these fights. Vegeta is a Thanksgiving Day turkey against Broly. He has no shot. He's just dead. Alright, yeah, so I want to check if we did Beast. I think we did. Beast Gohan versus, yep, that one. I did... Oh, I only did one Beast Gohan video. Okay. Alright, Golden Frieza's done. Alright, chat, here we go. Big Daddy. Alright, so... Chat, here we go. Broly-sama. This boy... Not to be trifled with. We are not playing any games right here. Where's Vegeta? Alright, now this guy I believe is 3 phases. I actually would probably prefer Veku over AGL Gogeta here. It depends on the turn to protect. We'll float Gotenks though. We're good here. Just hit that. I wish I could press the auto button to get me the most amount of Ki. I love doing that. Just, you know, get me the most amount of Ki. I just press auto. Okay. I'm not sure if I'm leaving Vegeta on rotation or the Tech Goku. I don't know yet. LR Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta is in slot 7. Maybe I will keep Vegeta on rotation. Float both Vegetos. Maybe. Chat. I don't know. We got to get this one try W. That's what we got to do. And in order to do that, it's called preventing this cocksucker from AoE blasting us. Don't even give him a chance. Do not even let him. So, he had his attack buff just right away, huh? Yeah, that Goku is so good in fights like this. Alright, go tanks. Good shit. Good damage there. I guess, do we want to intentionally go fast? Like what would we rather, going fast or slow? I mean, slow, I guess. Slow would probably benefit us most. Although, this is going to put us in a situation where we're missing out on a lot of stacks right here. Oh my god. Uh-oh. Chat? Chat? Okay, this is bad. Gotenks, that hidden potential system additional normal, would have been much better suited as a super. Because now we're not going to have the beast active up. Shit is looking real spooky. I think I'm going to leave it just like this. Nah, fuck that. Fuck that. No way. No. I'm floating Vegeta off. I'm scared. Once I saw Vegeta cold-blooded killed in slot 2 one time, that's enough for me. That's enough. We're not dealing with that shit no more. Alright, now we have tons of abilities to potentially deal with Broly towards the end. We are going to have to eat his super attack, but, you know, by the time we reach that Broly, you know, we potentially could have Veku or fusions or shit like that, so... I think I'm starting to regret that decision. We got to transform Tech Broly. I'm just struggling to decide what I want to do to play this very safe. Okay. I mean, if we leave him on rotation, he's going to be ready to transform into Vegito, right? So, Vegito is certainly stronger than Turn 1 Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta in a fight like this. So there's no reason for us to hold back in any way. We'll hit that. I guess, okay. What would be terrifying is if we one-turned this Broly. If we one-turned him, that would be bad. I don't think we're in any danger of doing that. There's no way. Because the second phase is significantly tankier than the first one. So I don't think that we're really, again, going to be in danger of one-turning this guy. I don't think that's going to happen. All right. So... Because if we, as soon as we get past this guy, we're going up against the demon himself. Yeah, he's got a lot of health bars left. Maybe I shouldn't have done the Dokkan attack. Gone for all of it. That's good. That's good. I regret going all out on the Dokkan attack. Because if we kill right here, we're just going to be put in, potentially... I'll have to break the Potara. We'll break the Potara, though, if it comes to it. We can break the Potara, put Vegeta in slot 1. Beast... Well, Beast didn't get his active. Fuck. Beast didn't get his active. I wish he had it. Ultra conservative is how we're playing our first runs in here, chat. We are conservative Karens. I gotta think of a conservative Carls. Well, I guess a Carl could start with a K, huh? We're conservative Cindy? Cindy can't start with an S. I've never seen Cindy start with an S. We're a conservative captain. I don't know. Something like that. I don't know. Whatever. Okay. Alright, perfect. We're completely in range to decimate this fool. We will... well, damn, I would like to try and float Tech Broly off next turn. Huh. Alright, we'll hit this. Shit, dude. I'm gonna pop this. I'm gonna pop Gotenks' active. I know that seems crazy. That's just playing it conservative. I just wanted no chance whatsoever that Goku was getting hit, because Goku is out of his thing. And I don't... Against an AoE Super Ring boss, we're not going to need Gotenks' active. We'll be fine. Excuse me, against a Ki Blast Super Ring boss. Alright, what is this going to look like? This could hit us. Okay. It's okay. It's not really going to... Oh, yeah, no, dude, we're fine. Because we have double fusions ready to go. I could Veku. Veku to get Broly off rotation and then transform into Vegito. Well... Huh. What are we thinking, chat? Alright, so here's Broly. So this is... Dude, this guy scares the shit out of me, man. He has a territory? He has a territory. Looks like that's an attack buff. He got an attack buff from it. Okay. Let's kill Paragus. Let's fuse Vegito first. Let's get a look at where the kid is supering. Okay. I would like to float Broly out of here, but no. I mean, we definitely got to do this. Yeah. Alright, here's what we're doing. Let's toss this. I'm going to put Broly in slot 1 and actually float one of the fusions off. There's no way. I mean, I shouldn't be so... Oh, this boy's a real fucking boss. Let's go. Here we go. This might be your hardest fight in the game right here. Dude, this super attack. I cannot wait to win and then check what his stats look like, dude. Oh my god, the damage. No, it's over. It's over. Okay, never mind. Okay. So, remember, the target skill, maximizing Vegito's damage would be to put him in slot 1. Playing it ultra conservative for the turn, though, is putting Tech Broly in slot 1. Because, Tech Broly will get to attack, then we get slapped by the super attack, right? You guys get it. You get what I'm saying. Gogeta and Vegito are not going to take damage. Only one Rainbow, though. Gogeta and Vegito are not going to be in danger of taking damage from this AoE. But Tech Broly shouldn't be either, but until I know... right now, I don't know what this kid's... Oh, my God. Yeah, but, I mean, here's the thing. They made this Broly scary, but Vegito is Tech, so... We could have put Vegito in slot 1, he would have killed. He would have just killed him. Okay. I mean, Tech Broly is strong, but he's not matching up that he can't match up with that demon, dude. Nah, no way. He's not playing around with that tiger. Wow. Okay, dude. I mean, we did have it. I did have Gogeta's active as well. Holy shit. Okay. Now remember, there is a mission for that. The mission could be kind of tough. Well, okay. Yeah, dude, that setup in these stages is just too good. It's too good. Like, Tech Broly and Beast on each rotation, the bosses can't kill you. It's like the only character that can be killed is really AGL Vegeta. That's it. Like, it's like, if they don't kill AGL Vegeta, like, we're fine. Alright, so there we go. Remember, there is a mission there. I don't have to be concerned about the copyrighted audio, by the way, because it's not the Daima opening anymore. I think it's the Dragon Ball's intro, right? All right, let's take a look. Whew. I'm excited. What does Broly-sama have to do for us? Oh my God, Windows 11. Hang on. All right, guys, we've returned. All right, let's see. So this is Movie Edition Part 4. All right, let's take a look here. All right, so Beerus is at 1.9 plus 50% attack right there. Does also get 30% of this number right there. And then 100%. Whoa. Damage doubles if you go into the second turn. And this guy has a small amount of HP. His damage would double. Holy shit, dude. That's crazy. He'd be hitting... very, very... If it's with this, oh my God. Then Beerus, 50% debuff is scary, but he doesn't get 30% attack until his third turn. Oh my god, but he also gets this. And, oh my god. Dude, a fully built up Beerus? Is he breaking like 10 mil? Especially if you factor in this too? Jesus. This Beerus will be able to kill a lot of good tanking characters, man. Holy shit. Alright, then we move on to Frieza. Yeah, like these debuffs, you are not scary. I mean, he does have the 20% if there's a movie hero character, which are many of the best characters in the game are. Again, he's getting 30% as well, added onto this. So, okay. Golden Frieza only at 4.5. Really? I thought it'd be much higher. He does get 50% attack when he's about to die. But that, again, that's gonna be a start a turn proc on that. So it's not like all of a sudden slot 3 he would super for 9 million or something like that. It's not how that works. He loses damage reduction. He loses attack, but it's just 3 hits and he loses attack. He's not... He should have gotten some damage here or something too. I don't know. He doesn't... This doesn't look scary enough. Beerus is way scarier than him. Am I missing something? Beerus looks way more terrifying to me. Okay. Maybe he has more HP or something? No, he has less HP. Well, I guess it makes sense that Beerus is stronger than Golden Frieza, right? Sure, whatever. Okay, here we go. Broly. 1.9, but then he's hitting 26% attack right there. Nothing really too crazy, just a warm-up. This guy, we saw him do, what, like 350 to Beast? 3.3 plus 50% plus some of this, plus damage when a fuse fighter... Yeah, so, okay, so he had that up, plus that, plus that. That's, what, 600k? So that's like 4 million plus this. Holy shit. So yeah, he's hitting very hard. He gets defense, which is mostly irrelevant. Good characters are critting. And then here's Daddy. So he has a territory attack buff as well. Oh my god, dude. He's not supering for 4.2 because he's got the territory attack buff. Holy shit. But, I mean, we killed him so fast. And then I presume... Oh, super attack rate seems a little low. I presume once he's close to death, that's when he busts this out. But this is far less scary because it's just the one enemy. I know it does a lot more damage, but it being the one enemy is not really that scary when the one character is like, I don't know, transform Gogeta. Who's going to eat that shit for nothing. But, like, when you're dropping an AoE right here, there's a lot of coping characters the community loves to cope for who ain't surviving that shit. But remember, he's a territory boss, so we could go in there with a domain, maybe Tech UI or something like that, in Broly or something, and kind of, like, lock down. But again, I believe with the territory would be extra damage that is not shown here. So, yeah, he's him. That Broly is one of the scarier bosses in the game right now. But, again, it's still the same thing. These bosses just flat out do not have the survivability. They're scary, but no survivability. Let me know what you guys think. I'll catch y'all next time.